Now, why do we do the things that we do? Sometimes we get so saturated in life that we don't even know why we do the things that we do. I'll give you a perfect example. If you ever walked into a room and then you get into the room and you completely forgot why you got there to begin with. You're so busy and you're so saturated by the chaos of your surroundings that you don't even know why you made the next step that you did. I'll be calling my wife sometimes because here's the thing about my house, right? My house, there's not like a place for everything. I feel like, and for me, I'm one of those like chaotic, organized people. And what I mean by that is when you step into it and you look at it, it looks like chaos, but I know where everything's at. I know where I sat this thing down, and it's gotten a little bit better now. But when I first got married, if you're thinking about getting married, or you're going to be married one day, or maybe you just recently got married, this is a great time for you to take notes. Whatever you think your house is supposed to be like, it's probably not going to be that. So when I try to go get a fork for dinner, it moves. It's like the forks just grow legs and move to a different drawer because my wife hasn't figured out where that place is going to be yet. And although I'm messy, and although I'm chaotic, at least I know where everything goes. And so what I've learned is I've learned to take a shortcut instead of spending all of my valuable, precious time looking for the toothpaste and looking for where everything is. I'll just call my wife and just ask her where it's at, since she's the keeper of all things in our home. I think she's serving in kids ministry this morning, so I can talk about her without getting in too much trouble. But what's funny about that is sometimes I'll get so saturated that I'll actually call her really frustrated because I'm running late because I waited to the last minute and it's time to go, it's time to get to work, or I'm going to be late for work. And so I'll call her and I'm looking for all my stuff and I'm like, babe, I'm not even going to get there. I don't even know what to say, but I am late. I got to go to work. Where did you put my phone? Until I realized that I'm actually talking on my phone as I accuse her for misplacing my own stuff. I think about why do we do the things that we do? Why do we go to work every day? Think about the monotony of that you wake up and you want to be a contributor to society, and culture has created this tradition of waking up and spending most of your life, most of your day going to work, working hard so that you can make just enough money to come home. I pray that you budget your money so that you're not just living paycheck to paycheck. But if you don't know how to budget your money, that's okay, because we have Redefined Financial Stewardship class coming up again soon. I encourage you to go to it. But why do we do this? Why do we go to work every single day of our lives and just to make what we can? Or why do we go to church? That's a challenging one for me too, and a challenging one for the people in the room. I want to talk about that for a minute because we get into these cycles and these traditions in our life, and I feel like sometimes we do it so much, we become so saturated that we have forgotten why we're actually here, why God has actually positioned this in our lives. There's an epidemic going on in the Christian world right now, if I may, as I was talking about. There's a church on every corner. It's almost like there's a church on every corner, and you can get whatever flavor that you want. Whatever's going to work for you, whatever you agree with politically, whatever you agree with socially, whatever it is, you can pick whatever church you want to go to and you can go. And there's this epidemic going on right now where the church is our mindset of the church is that it's becoming a place that's designed to serve me. It's becoming a place that's designed to make me feel comfortable, to meet my needs. And so what happens is that we forget the side of church that we don't want to talk about. We forget the side of church that's about discipline. We forget the side of the church that's all about, I forgot the word. What's the word? Not discipline, but accountability. We forget the accountability side. And so what happens is we start church hopping. I'm gonna go to this church because I like the kids ministry, and I'm gonna go to this church because the people were nice to me when I walked in. And then I'm also gonna go to this church because I really like their worship. It's amazing. But then I'm gonna go to this church because I really like the word. And instead of the church becoming a community that's designed to hold you accountable, that's designed to lead you in the direction of being a disciple of Jesus Christ, we begin to hop to whatever church is going to fit the need of the season that I'm in right now. I wonder why you came to church today.